Hey guys, welcome to Kram in Japan. On today's episode, it's a little bit more of the daily Kram. We're just going to take a walk around my neighborhood. I've got to go up to the convenience store, so I'm going to just show you some things that are in my neck of the woods. So let's go. So I've just walked out of my gate here, and this is my house in all of its glory. So if we turn around, the first thing I see when I walk out is this little green grocer market. And it's very nice. They got fresh fruits and vegetables every day. Very cool. It's really convenient, actually. So let's get walking. So walking down this road, if we look off to the right here, this whole complex is a carpentry factory and a store that sells very high quality, high priced wood goods like desks and shelves and furniture and things like that. And then continuing to walk, got some houses and things over here. Pretty typical neighborhood. But what we're coming up on right here is a little Japanese food shop. Now they sell a variety of things. They sell rice crackers and Japanese sweets and things. They also sell handmade onigiri. It's a nice little shop. And then here, as we cross the street, we've got the train tracks. The train tracks here. And of course they lead down there to the train station. I'll get a better shot of that when the sun is not behind it. And here we have a little liquor store. And here in front of the train station, like every train station in Japan, there's a huge area for bicycle and motorbike parking. Now, I don't know if people are actually allowed to park their motorbikes here, but they do anyway. So we got one right here, a little scooter. But the vast majority of these items are, as you can see, bicycles. And as you get closer to the station, there are more and more bicycles. Over here to my left, not really interesting things. Paid parking, 500 yen for 24 hours, about $5. Still approaching the train station. Here's the platform, right there for the train. Not getting on a train today, but if I were, that is where I would go. And the sun shining through underneath the train station overpass thing. Got a little elevator for the lazy people who don't want to walk around to the escalator. And by lazy people I mean me, because I use it every time. Oh, while we're here, I might as well show you one of these smoking posts because they're really interesting. So this should probably go in a English Now segment, but these types of smoking stands are all over Japan, and they tend to have what some may consider English, except the English on them is actually grammatically correct. It's just sounds kind of strange in context. Let's take a look at what this one says. It says, "Stand ashtrays. Disposing of a lit cigarette in one just creates more smoke." And then we've got a diagram here where you dump your cigarette in the stand ashtray, and there is smoke, and the firefighter is quite surprised at the amount of smoke. Ah. Oh, there's a train coming in. So, you can hear, I hope you can hear that music. And that music is what we call goji chime. That is the 5 o'clock chime. So it is 5 o'clock p.m. here in Japan as I shoot this. We got a little, I think this is a salon here with some beautiful foreign people. It is a salon, in fact. Friends. Nice foreign lady. I've kind of taken the long way around to this 7-Eleven. On the way back, we will take this route right here. And I'll show you a couple of interesting things on that route. But for now, we're going to continue our journey to the 7-Eleven. Let's take another look at the train station. Now they're a little ways away from it. There it is right there. So, yeah, there we go. Let's continue. Looks like we've got some high school students on their bicycles. So perhaps we will pass them. And if we're lucky, we'll get them to say hello. More paid parking for the station. And this one's 400 yen per day. And a lonely vending machine. Waiting to cross, just about to do it. So yeah, it's a pretty nice day. It's warming up a little bit. It's kind of nice. Hello. The past couple of days have been kind of bitterly cold, but today's not so bad. As you can see, we have arrived at ye old 7-Eleven. If you want to go back and check out the video where I show you 7-Eleven, we highly recommend it. But let's just look and see what's across the street real quick before I go in and make my journey back. So in this, we've got a kind of a strip center here, as you can see. And then over there is the Daiso, or the 100 yen shop. And then here we've got a Shimamura, which is like a clothing store. And then here we've got a Matsumoto Kiyoshi, which is a drugstore. And here is a Yauco Marketplace. The same Yauco Marketplace, in fact, that I showed you in an episode of The Riveting Realm of Retail. So, I'm going inside the 7-Eleven, be back out in a minute, and I will resume this video and we will get headed home. So, I just came out of 7-Eleven and I got something that I want to show you guys because it's, it's Japanese and it's interesting. So here we go. So this is a can of coffee with Super Saiyan Gohan from Dragon Ball on it. And it looks like it's promoting Dragon Ball Kai. But yeah, that is Gohan right there. I'm interesting. I have no idea what the coffee tastes like. I don't typically drink Poca. My brand is Boss. So let's try it. See how it is. I'm gonna try to open this with one hand because I'm using the other one for the camera. Got it. It's all right. It's cold coffee. Little cream, little sugar. Not bad. Doesn't taste like Dragon Ball coffee though. I don't know what would. Okay, so we're done at the 7-Eleven. We're gonna head back now. Konnichiwa. Okay, so we are back at the train station, and now we're going to take that route that I showed you before, and I said that we were going to take. Here we go. So this is kind of a little walking path into my neighborhood. Got some benches here, and a bench there where old people like to stretch when they go walking. I've seen that a few times. You can see the trees lining this not so pretty right now, but during the spring they're quite beautiful. Not sure what type of trees they are, but I know that these trees will become the white and pink cherry blossoms that are kind of synonymous with Japan. So we're coming up on my turn. Some nice big apartment buildings off in the distance. So my house is just down at the end of this street on the left. But we only have one parking space in front of my house. So we have to use a second parking space here in this gravel lot. So that is my wife's car. Oh, and before I miss it, let's just take a brief detour down this street. So this here is a paper shop. And when we first moved into our house, we were kind of getting the lay of the land and whatnot. And we went into the paper shop just to see what's going on, how it is, and talked to the lady there. And she was kind enough to take us into the back and show us how to make origami tops. And she served us coffee, and we sat and talked and learned how to make origami tops for a while. It was really, really cool. But that is a nice little shop. We need to go back and visit her sometime. Okay, rounding the corner here. Got some kind of little odds and ends shop right here. Been in there a couple times. And here we have a Japanese sweets shop. So they sell things like daifuku and mochi products. And we're going to cross in front of the shop that's right across the street from my house. Maybe say hello to somebody. Konnichiwa. おやすみです。そうです。今日はこれはアメリカの友達にビデオを作っている。でも、すみません。撮ってるの？はいはい。インターネットのビデオ。はい。Hello. And we are back at my house. That is it for Kram in Japan. Until next time, take care, guys.
Thank you for watching.